The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They're going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And this is a little bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Again, Jackson. He's able to find Melton. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. That's a big conversion there on 3rd down. And this has been a great opening drive.
You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
More elusive.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw.
Come on.
Nearly an interception
Yeah,
here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Chargers already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will recover, but it won't make much difference here. This will still be a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
You're going for it like that and doing that and going.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
That was a really nice play, being able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Well,
the run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Jackson. Open man is Duvernay.
Hey, that's what I said yesterday. You gotta get rest right now.
His first reception
man, when it comes to the playoffs now, I ain't trying to hear that.
First down as well.
Yeah, because I get it.
They'll run with Dobbins.
But it's like, damn, niggas, I'm tired of hearing niggas talking about resting the playoffs. It's like, niggas rest all season, like, for this type shit, like.
One more time with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
I say you got my player going out hurt in there.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round.
Now
a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
You gotta watch
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now.
First thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He's going for it.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down.
That's as loud as it. And when he said it, I was like, oh, he's
offense at the line, set to get going. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2.
Oh, my God, I fucked that up. Oh, my God. No, I fucked it up, though. L1. Yeah, I pushed it, too. I fucked it up, though. It was supposed to be a touchdown.
You've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. He stiff-arms him. 50 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't it? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him. It should open up things for you. Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver.
Yeah, why you cracking you like that?
Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play,
all
those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Ravens continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
What's that everyone?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I can't even leave. Play the game with us, right?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination.
Part of the city.
Got it 1st and 10. Yeah, he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football for the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Word.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Back to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route.
I'm trying to end these niggas off on
As he worked straight across the field, he was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down.
Okay, right? Baker. I want that. I want it.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Fuck. Oh, that shit without
the And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
You ain't probably gonna run anymore. That's all I call him. No.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays,
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's inside the 25. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
No, turn that defense. We don't need going. I don't know what's up. My shit is.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
2nd and 13.
I'm going to keep doing that play, bro.
It's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a two-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach a point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns.
I feel I got a lot left there. I was like, man. You clicking man and man and letting that shit rock.
The touchdown.
Give me that shit.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
For the fucking AFC championship.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand in addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
I can't wait. I want to see if anybody get traded. That's what I want to know.
1st and 10, it's Edmonton.
I definitely want to see who we get, but I want to see on the NFL trade. I feel like it's
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2nd and 5. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare.
If he's home, nigga, what I'm coming there for?
Shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
I'm coming down the street, nigga. I'm down the street. What's up?
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a
We're not about to
little
go
down
through it.
inside the 40. This offense in
Not
desperate
the
need
last
of a
game.
conversion as they come up on third down. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
They took it.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
Looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the ball comes loose, and the Ravens have got it.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. That's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround, but they want to try and win this one.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
That is caught with Rashad Bateman.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman,
51 yards.
and the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Gotta cook some cornerback.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he
returns
returns this to Detroit.
All my players, I want to be high.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you're people start to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league where we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
With the trash right on, nigga. Trash and I'm the bully. We took pressing out when we played.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no wait points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this one contest.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll look to throw again. To the goal.
He wasn't productive in that playoff. Game 7. KD fucking had to do all that shit.
Big turnovers and stops for once.
He was playing, but he said he was productive. That's what he said. He said he was productive. You said he was productive. You said he was productive.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it's gonna be batted down it will go the other way with a football. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away.
Oh my God, he smacked it at the buzzer.
The Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. Run down's the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
City.
You're on the bench right now. You're shaking hands with your teammate. You're hugging him, giving him a little down. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take
you hold good job.
You just go ahead and play.
And a pretty quick burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 92 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line is getting some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Damn!
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Play action. Now Jackson.
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Somebody make a team over y'all team.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
That shouldn't matter.
He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot.
Franchise player will.
And he'll get
Franchise player will. Stop it.
That is going to
Stop
take
it.
us to the 2-minute warning.
Then did
It
more.
was Tyus Bowser that time who made the play on the defensive side.
When did he get more? What's he doing? It don't matter if he averaged more. They only get more in his career than him. No, he does. No, he
Here's
doesn't.
a 2nd and
No, he
7.
does. No, he doesn't. Howland
That'll
didn't
be
even
caught. It's
had
Tony.
no one see him.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. Nice play for Kansas City.
I ain't never seen Zion win 19
yards
straight
that
games.
time.
Really,
Fourth quarter,
hey,
certainly
never
not
seen
enough
Zion
time
do
for
that.
a comeback, but nice to see them making
Right.
use of the time remaining to try and
It
make
was
this
his
one a
team.
little
What are you
more
talking
respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal,
When B was hurt and he won 19 straight
be
games,
crisp,
that's what
be sharp, and find a way to
Then
put some
a B
points
was
on the
hurt.
board
You know what I'm
to
saying?
make this thing look just a little bit
it.
better.
16 straight games.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined
When did
33
Zion do
yards.
that ever? That's what I'm asking you.
On first
Zion
down,
never
he'll
even
drop
won
to
play
throw.
82 games.
And it's intercepted.
When did Zion play 82 games?
Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens
How
are
when the
gonna
franchise is
have
considered
third
trading
and 15.
him?
But with this advantage, this defense
What are you
knew
talking
the
about?
passes
How
were
when
coming,
the players
and
on
they
the team
stayed
is
in
talking
position,
criticizing me? How was he a
picked one off
franchise
here in
player?
the
What are you
fourth
talking about?
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard.
They're
they see what
talking
they can
about
accomplish,
trading
and they
him.
went for it.
Well, you're not
The
listening
Raven
to that.
offense set at the
Well, you're
line
not
for this
listening to
next
it. Like,
drive. But they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident.
I don't give
here
a
with
fuck.
this
Talking about
lead
trading
in
him,
football
not
here
starting.
in the
If
fourth
you starting
quarter.
over, I'm trading
I
him.
don't think that they need to score again, but it seems
I
like
did.
this
What
offense
you
is just
talking
getting
about that
better as the
shit?
game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Doesn't matter. Zion might be off the team because he can't play.
Doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted.
Zion told his whole team that he cool, but he's just not playing so he feel like him.
Plays, get other
That's the
people
fuck he
involved.
told him.
Heck, even go deep on one
Y'all
of his first
support that
snaps
shit.
just because they can.
And he'll be out of bounds
Hey,
after
Barry.
getting this one across the 40. He'll get
We got
8
players
on the
talking about,
scramble
well,
there. It'll be
we
2nd and a
can't.
couple.
Almost. I don't want to hear about no almost. He didn't. I don't know what he did. No, I don't know if he would have been nothing. He lost it.
First down yardage, but it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
They don't have to deal with it.
One that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 3.
I don't talk about shutters, man. Talk about what happened.
Has been spectacular this afternoon.
You keep talking about shutters. Tell me what
You
happened.
think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally gained a measure of,
Keep talking
I
about
don't even know if
shutters.
you call it revenge, but got a play.
Oh, so I don't want to hear about shutters. Tell me what happened. What happened?
It's a 1-yard
What
loss. That's
happened,
gonna bring
though?
him 2nd and 11.
Yeah,
Talking
another
about
negative
shutters.
play
What
to break
happened,
down the
though?
situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. The Ravens going to move on to another week in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody.
We played 60 games.